Hi, I'm Marie Watts, author of Tough Trail Home. I'd like to share with you today how I took events that happened to me in real life and turned them into art. Let me set the scene. Lisa is restless. She walks down to her tank, which in Texas is a man-made pond, and is sitting down thinking about nature and thinking about life. And here's what happens.
A large splash startled Lisa. Turning her head, she saw circular ripples expanding, disturbing the reflections of the nearby trees generated by the pond's glassy top. A turtle must have slid off a log and disappeared. Movement to the left caught her eye. A vulture landed on a hump about 4 feet from the shore. Lisa shooed Princess off her lap and moved closer to the mound, sending the nasty creature fleeing. Unable to identify exactly what it was, she climbed down to the shoreline to get a better look. A deer. A deer in the tank, and it was dead. Not moving, its head and feet were underwater. A faint, pungent odor wafted from the carcass. Lisa fought the urge to heave, then turned and ran, scrambling up the embankment and shoving the complaining canine in the house. Lisa yelled as she ran towards Carl's place. He was on his porch by the time she reached her front gate. "What's wrong?" "A deer. It's dead in the tank." Lisa was breathless. "It's not the end of the world. I'll go look." Carl disappeared and then, with a straw cowboy hat on his head, followed Lisa back to the pond. As Lisa stayed at the top, Carl edged his way down. Peering into the murky water, he said, "Well, it's a buck, a big one. See the horns?" "Yeah, I see." Lisa, however, had no intention of getting any closer than necessary. "What do you think happened?" "I don't rightly know. Maybe the fire scared him and sent him running. Maybe he got burned or something. Now what?" "Well, we probably need to pull him out. Doesn't look like he's been dead too long." "How do you know that?" "Well, first off, the smell's not too bad. Don't see that anything has been nibbling at him." Lisa nodded. Carl joined her. "I'll get the tractor." Lisa stared at the lump. Was that the same beautiful deer she saw at the first of the year? I hope not. Soon, Carl backed the tractor next to her. "Now, I'm going to just drop this loop around his antlers and pull him up." Lisa watched as Carl waded into the water and secured the noose around the animal's horns. Keeping it taut, he made his way back to Lisa's vantage point. All Lisa could hear were his footsteps as the mud oozed off his boots. "I'm going to need your help." Carl looped the free end around the back of the tractor, tying it off. "You keep the rope tight until I tell you to let go. I'm going to go real slow. I don't need any of that deer coming apart on me. You watch it real close and signal me if there's a problem." Carl climbed into the seat and moved systematically ahead. Lisa held the rope firmly, allowing no slack. When Carl nodded, she let go and scrambled to a safe spot to watch without encountering the rotten flesh. Soon the head emerged from the water. The antlers! Gorgeous. Abruptly, sadness overwhelmed her. A life extinguished too early. Rachel, baby Regina. "I'm so blessed Andrew wasn't hurt." Why is life so unfair?
Okay, that was what happened in the novel. Let me tell you what really happened. What really happened is, yes, I walked out to get some inspiration. I was having writer's block. There really was a dead deer in my tank. Unfortunately, I did not have a Carl, and my husband is disabled, so I am the one that had to put on my boots, walk out, and put the noose around the deer's head, and then my husband pulled it out with the tractor.
Today, the dead deer holds a place of honor on my great room wall.